Hey guys, in this video I'll show you how to create an API using Django REST framework. Okay, so as you can see my screen, I have the documentation open on my browser of Django REST framework. Okay, and I'll make it very simple. Project from scratch. I'll show you how to create a Django project with proper environment and all the requirements, and then I'll show you everything from scratch. All right, so let's get started. Let's go to the VS Code. Okay, I hope you have VS Code. So the first thing I'll do is I'll create a virtual environment and I'll show you how to create that. Okay, so first of all, make sure you have virtualenv installed, and to check you need to run this command virtualenv version. So as you can see, I have virtualenv installed, but if you don't have virtualenv installed on your system, you can do this pip install virtualenv, and that is how the virtualenv will be installed on your device. And the next thing I'll do, I'll create the virtual environment with this command virtualenv, and I'll name it vnv. Alright, my virtualenv is created, and to activate it I need to run this command source vnv/bin/activate. And if you're on Windows, you need to run this command vnv/scripts/activate. Alright, so I have the virtual environment ready. I need to install Django. The next package I'll install is Django shortcuts, which I like very much, and I have a separate video about it. What Django shortcuts you will see in that video. Okay, so I install Django shortcuts. Alright, so I have Django installed, Django shortcuts installed. Now I'll create the project. Django admin, start project, DRF. Let's name it DRF. Okay, so the project is created. Here is my new folder, DRF. So basically, let me just go inside DRF. Alright, so I have created the project. Let's open the settings file. Here it is. It has all these configurations present already. So Django basically gives us a template ready to run it. So if I want to run the project, all I need to do is I need to run this command Django R, and you see it's already running. I'll go to my browser, I'll do localhost 8000, and see it's running. Cool, right? Okay, let's see what's the next step. We need to install Django REST framework, right? Let's install this. Alright, so I'll paste it, I'll install the Django REST framework, and then next step is just put this inside your installed apps in the settings. Done. And what else? Let's just skip the next steps, and I'll run the project again. And let's see what else I need. Let's create an application, right? So Django admin start app. I'll name the application home. And do you see this? This is how you create an application, and home will have also admin py, apps.py, models.py, tests and views, all this file automatically, right? And what I'll do, I'll create a urls.py to keep all my URLs, app URLs. Let's connect this app URL. Let's connect this home URLs with our main URL. Alright. So here you need to mention like this, include home.urls to include, so I need to import the include here, and I think it's good. Now let's see, let's copy this and paste it here, and remove include, it's not required. Remove the top line, it's not required. Now let's just put home for example, and let's give a name home. This will be a string, and the middle one is a view. I'll have to import view from views, import view, no sorry, import home, and we haven't created any views. So what I'll do is def home request, and I'll just pass, right? So I have the URL ready, I have this, and let's see what we need. What else do we need? We need a model. Let's create a model class person models dot model name models dot char field, max length is 100, and that's it. Let's migrate the application. Okay, let's migrate the models. Django M, and our database is ready. Let's register the model in the admin panel. I'll show you after registering. So the model name, I named it person. Let's import this from .models, import person. Good. Now I'll run the project. Oh, we need to create a super user also to access the admin panel, right? Let's create a super user. Create super user. I'll name it very simple. Admin, email address not required, password is very simple. I have entered a very simple password, that is why they are giving me a warning. All right, now let's run the project. Now let's go to the browser and let's open admin panel. The very cool thing about Django is they give you already like they give you admin panel by which you can access all your models and all your like database stuff, which is really cool. So I'll just log in. Most of the things are already there. All you need to do is you need to learn how to, you need to learn how to configure these settings. I don't know, you don't need much programming skills or things like that. All right. So I have registered it, but for some reason it's not showing there, right? Can you tell me why? Because I haven't added this application inside installed apps. I need to mention it here. Home. Now maybe it will start showing. Do you see this? So if I open this, it says no such table. I don't know why. Maybe I need to migrate it again. Django yeah. So this is the reason it was not there. Now if I migrate, now if I run the project and if I refresh, I'll see this model Papan Sarkar. Alright, I have this. Do you see this? So if I open it here, it shows person object 1. We can make it beautiful. What we need to do is, let's go to the models and def string. Someone is messaging me. Avoid them. Self return self dot name. All right, so whatever the name is, it will be shown here. Let's refresh. Cool, right? All right, that's great. Now let's create an API. Enough of this setup and structuring, right? So to create an what it's called, to create an API, you need to learn about the views they provide, the Django REST framework. So let's go to the documentation. All right, let's see what they have for us. So I'll need to go. I'll have to go to the tutorial, quick start, and let's see. We don't need this. All right, this looks good. All we need to do is use this, right? So let's import view set. All right, let's just copy this and we'll modify. All right, let's name it home view. Remove these things. Query set will be very simple. Person dot objects dot all. Let's import the model first. Dot models, import person. Do you have a serializer? No, we don't have serializer. We don't need authentication. I'll show you like authentication later. All right, let's use this view in the URLs. So since it's a class view, we need to do like this, as view for class views, and for function views you can just keep the name only. So we need to create a serializer, right? I'll create a file called serializers.py. Okay, from REST framework, import serializers class person. Always name it like this, whatever the model name is, and then after that serializer. Serializers dot model serializer class meta. Model is person. Person, and fields will be all, and again I need to import the model from dot models, import person. Do you see this? It's just interacting one file with other files. For example, I'm importing person everywhere just to access the model, right? So they are saying errors because we are not using this one yet. We'll replace it. So for example, we have to import serializers also, like the same method. In the same manner, we have to import serializer also. Import this, and let's replace it here. And I think we are pretty good. So what else? It says, okay, we can see some errors. It says view set. Okay, they are saying to put the get list. Let's follow their whatever they are saying, and let's run it again. Oh, now it's good. Now let's see. I'll open view site. Do you see this? We just created our own API. It's so easy, right? So I think I'll just leave it here. Okay, this was just an example to how to get started with Django. I did not explain much because this is a video where I'm showing how to just get started, how to create things with Django. It's fun to see things directly, right? So basically what I'll do is I'll upload this on my GitHub. You can just clone it and you can run it on your system just for reference, right? All right, thanks guys. So this is how you create an API using Django, which is very simple. If I add more data also, you can just see it live. Okay, let's create. I'll just add more data. You just write in the address bar. Admin, person, and I'll add YouTube here. I think the ID will be 2 now, and there will be another name which is called YouTube. So this is very cool, and everything is getting stored inside this database, SQLite database. And so this is how you can create your own API using Django, and using this small database you don't have to configure a lot of things. All right, thank you guys, thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.